What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while since I last uploaded a video. Truth be told, I've been pretty busy running my own Amazon marketing agency alongside some other stuff that I've been up to as well. But I'm getting more and more messages from small brands and also people that are looking to launch their own Amazon businesses on some tips on how to improve their organic ranking and basically rank on page one and make sales without the reliance on PPC. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the keywords that competitors are using, not only to run PPC, but also to rank on page one for some highly relevant search terms. So I hope this is going to be helpful to you. Please stick around and drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't done already. I post a lot of stuff on Amazon business and basically just track my general journey of like entrepreneurship and all that sort of thing. So if you're interested, drop me a follow and a like. Let's get into it. So to find these keywords, I'm going to be using a tool called Helium 10. You might be familiar with it if you've been selling on Amazon for a while, or if you're just looking at starting your own Amazon business. If you want to get a discount on Helium 10, I have actually got an affiliate code for Helium 10, which I think is BNB10, and you get 10% off for the lifetime of ownership, or BNB 50, and you get 50% off your first month. So please feel free to check that out if you want to. And it supports the channel as well. So we're going to need to choose a product to run this sort of tutorial on. I'm sure if you've watched some of my videos before, one of my products is a cutthroat razor, which I've talked a lot about, and you're probably all sick to death of it. I have used this method on that product and it currently makes around 3 to 4 sales a day. It's on page one for multiple search terms. I'll flash an image up on the screen of some of the terms it's ranking for. It's also got the Amazon's Choice badge for a couple of things as well. We haven't run advertising to this product for probably nearly a year, and it's just consistently on page one, makes consistent sales, and we're doing a probably 60% net profit margin on that product. So it's a pretty passive, no-brainer. It works, it's good. So let's pick a product that we're going to run this tutorial on. Now I'm about to go to the gym in about an hour's time, so let's go for pre-workout. Not all of you will be selling pre-workout, but if you just pick the largest, most broad search term for the product that you want to find, that's going to be your best route in. So I'm going to jump into my laptop now. We're going to search pre-workout on Amazon and pick our top 5 competitors. That's the first step. Right then. So you might have noticed that I've got a few things popping up on the screen that you won't have. This is just because I use the Jungle Scout extension tool to find out how much revenue and how many sales each product is currently generating on Amazon. This is really good, not only for product research when you're looking to see what products might be a good opportunity to sell on Amazon, but also to look at how well your competitors are doing. These are all sponsored listings, as some of you might be aware. So if we go down to these, which are the top organic listings. Now, as you can see, decent revenue figures. So straight away, Optimum Nutrition, they're a big brand. Not heard of them, heard of Cellular, but they're all doing really good numbers and they're all ranked first for the most broad search term, which is pre-workout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ASINs of each of these 5 top ranked products and I'm going to put them into Helium 10. So I'll quickly do that now. So I'm just going to hit copy, head over to Helium 10. I'm going to head into Cerebro. So Cerebro is basically a reverse ASIN lookup tool. So that's going to look at whatever ASINs you put into it. It's going to look at all of the keywords that that product is ranking for. So I'll quickly drop in those 5 ASINs from these products. And then we're going to hit get keywords. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick products which are basically the same as yours or very similar. So like pre-workouts, if yours had like a certain ingredient to it, like beta-alanine or something like that, then you might want to only pick products that have got beta-alanine in it as well, because they're most likely going to be picked up under new search terms such as beta-alanine pre-workout, stuff like that. I'm just running through the process with you very quickly for the video, just to give you an idea of how this process can work and how you can quickly generate some good keywords which you can run advertising on, you can implement into your product listing title, description, features, and your back-end search terms to improve your ranking. So we've now ran our reverse ASIN lookup on those top 5 ASINs, and that has generated 13,820 keywords which these products are ranking for. Obviously that's pretty useless information to us because we're not going to put 13,000 keywords into a product listing. So we're going to need to put some filters on there. So the first filters that I tend to do is I'm going to change the word count down to 1, because sometimes people will type in pre-workout as a whole one word, or whatever your search term is, whether it be microphone, mug, something like that. You're going to miss out on certain terms if you keep that at 2. So it's almost worth doing. Pre-workout, it's a very popular product, so I imagine that we're going to want to look for keywords with a search volume of at least 500 searches a month. Match type, we want that to be organic, so we show the listings where they appear organically. We're then going to go into advanced filters, and we're going to look at the advanced rank filter. So this is how many ASINs and where they're ranking. So we've got 5 products that we've run our test on. So let's say that we want to look at keywords that at least 3 out of the 5 products are ranking from 1 to 50 on. So that's probably page 1, page 2. So we've hit that, and now we've got 34 keywords. So these 34 keywords now are basically the best keywords that all these products are using. So you can then filter these by search volume, by competitor performance, how well each product is doing. But what we're going to do is we're just going to extend that a little bit, and we might just do, I do play around with this quite a bit, but I'm just kind of go through it nice and quickly so we can get something done without this video taking hours and hours. Right, 94 keywords. So we've got a minimum search volume of 300. At least 3 of these keywords rank between 1 and 75. So we've managed to generate 94 keywords in total. You're probably thinking 94 keywords, that's still quite a lot. Yeah, potentially. But it is useful because a lot of these will actually have brand names in them which aren't as useful to us. So we're then going to head over to listing optimization and Frankenstein. That's basically going to process all the keywords for us. Now, I'm only going to show you this one thing in this video because there's lots of stuff we could do here, but I just want to make one thing clear, give you one bit of good knowledge that you can implement into your stuff and hopefully see some good results. So I'm going to process the keywords so we can use them in the search terms bracket in the back end setup of your Amazon product. So I'm going to paste in these keywords. We don't want to maintain the phrases. Don't want to protect the numbers, remove the common words. And this is basically here a complete list of every single word. So like you might have workout, that might appear multiple times in different phrases, but it's removed all the duplicates. So basically we want to narrow this down now to just under 250 characters, because in your Amazon edit product setup page you've got search terms, you've got 250 characters here, so you want to fill that with the words that most people are typing in and they're used in multiple different phrases. So basically we're going to narrow this down to 250 characters. I'm going to do this very quickly, basically by removing brand names and removing stuff that is irrelevant to our product. So this is going to vary whatever you're selling. If you've got pre-workout which hasn't got creatine in it, then you're probably going to want to take creatine out of the search term because there's no point in you trying to rank for it necessarily. I'm going to go through that now very quickly.
A few moments later.
Right, there we go. So we've got 241 words, 241 characters. So we've got workout, optimum nutrition, powder, workout men, workout, pre-workout, NO, nitrous oxide, drink, women, C, fat burners, energy, stim free, shot, creatine flavored, fruit, green, beta alanine. It's basically a list of ingredients, search terms, what people are searching for on Amazon, and what these are like so filtered. These are like the analysis of like we've looked for the top three. We've looked for the top 5 competitors. We've got 3 out of the 5. Which are the best ones ranking for? We've then filtered it again for minimum search volume. So these are so targeted. And what we're going to do with these is we're literally just going to copy them, head over to search terms and hit paste. We've then pasted all of these into the search terms, and that's basically going to help Amazon decipher all of these new terms that your product is relevant to and which customers are going to want to buy from. And this should really help improve your organic ranking, improve your visibility. If you do sign up to Helium 10, you can also go into Keyword Tracker, which is basically where you can track these keywords and see where your product is. So it might be worth going in there, finding the keywords, finding your top phrases, setting up all of the tracking, implement this into the process and see what performance changes happen and see how much improvement you might get in your product. Please let me know how you get on. Let me know if this was helpful, if you've got any more questions. I'll leave a link to my website below if you are interested in Amazon consultancy, management, all that sort of thing. Drop me an email and I'll be back again soon with some more updates. So thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.